One time at the school I went to, which, I recently found out, is no longer functioning and is now an all-day kindergarten, preschool type thing, I found out we were having a drug search. We weren't a huge school, but most kids smoked weed to calm down, and you weren't supposed to judge those who did because everyone had a coping mechanism, and stuff like that. Same with medication, physical harm, etc. Everyone was just supposed to see counseling about it and try to find better ways to deal with things. I didn't really have a coping mechanism beyond rage. It was a school for kids with mental health problems. I was in there for a math disability and because I got expelled for punching a teacher in the face who supported my rapist. I had major rage issues over what had happened to me and was rarely at my old school. It didn't help that a friend of mine had committed suicide in January of that year. The teachers at this school, however, were hippies and let you cut class if you wanted to, as long as you made up the work later. Coping mechanisms, whatever. So my punk friend and I go out across the street to this little public patch of grass and she whips out a fucking massive plastic bag of weed. This is in full view of some newer townhouses and yet nobody seemed to care as they waked by. She lights up, offers me some, I say no and she smokes it up. The day was nice, it was around April or May. Then I hear her sit up and look over at me. Are my eyes red, bro? Are my eyes red? I feel like I'm dying. I tell her that she looks fine, and find out after some questioning that today the principal was holding a drug search of people's bags and lockers. We had to hide her weed. Why she didn't remember this before she went across the street from school property with me was a complete fucking mystery, but stoners be stoners and she offered me to hide her weed for her. So, we go out and find this place in a field where some more houses are about to be developed, minutes to spare, and bury it with a marker so we know where it is. We walk back to go to a class we actually wanted to go to, and fucking everybody is freaking out over this random drug search happening. A kid launched himself out of the girls' washroom window. Lucky, it was all one story, but the window was pretty high up on the wall and ran. Another kid tried running into the woods behind the school. It was total chaos. We dodged a fucking bullet. She got her weed back, thanked me, and as her chill-ass grandma picked her up and I got into my mum's car, I swear to God I saw her light some up.